Have you ever wondered why some people become millionaires overnight while others struggle forever? Today, I'll reveal the secret of the great wealth transfer. Watch until the end to learn how to claim your share of $124 trillion. Subscribe and comment. Are you ready to take the risk? Think back to March 9, 2009. The world was in a panic. The economy was crashing, and the S&P 500 hit a low of 676 points. People saw their life savings vanish. Headlines claimed it was the end, and fear paralyzed almost everyone. But there was a teacher named Margaret. In the middle of the crisis, she did something everyone called crazy. She took $50,000 she saved for a house and put it into a stock fund. Her friends laughed, and her family begged her to stop. Today, that $50,000 has grown to nearly $600,000. Margaret wasn't a financial genius. She didn't time it perfectly or have special connections. She simply understood one thing. When everyone is afraid, that is your chance to change your life. We are living through a similar moment right now, but it's even bigger. This isn't just a market dip. It's a combination of events the world hasn't seen in a century. The largest transfer of wealth in human history is beginning. We are talking about $124 trillion. It's not a mistake. Over the next 20 years, this money will move from one generation to the next. Most people have no idea this is happening, let alone how to profit from it. But today, I will show you how to be on the winning side. After 2009, the market didn't just recover, it exploded. From 2009 to early 2026, it grew by an incredible 900%. Recently, the main stock index crossed 7,000 points for the first time. Every $100 invested turned into $1,000. Do you know who made the most money? It wasn't just bankers in suits. It was regular teachers, nurses, and accountants, those who kept saving while others sold everything in a panic. The number of millionaires in the world has nearly tripled. In the last year alone, over 1,000 new millionaires appeared every single day. Most of them didn't win the lottery. They built wealth slowly. They are called everyday millionaires, and right now, this path is becoming even easier for you. Why is this moment more important than 2009? Because of the great wealth transfer. Over $124 trillion is more than the yearly income of all countries combined. This wealth has been growing for 80 years, and now it's starting to move. The main players are the baby boomers. They currently control over half of all wealth in the U.S. That is a massive $78 trillion held by one generation. The youngest are turning 62, and the oldest are nearly 80. In the next 2 decades, these assets will move to children, grandchildren, and charities. Experts estimate heirs will receive $16 trillion, while $18 trillion will go to foundations. This flow of capital will change the entire economy. Generation X is about to receive approximately $39 trillion over the next 25 years. That's about $1.4 trillion every year. For many, this inheritance comes right when they need to support parents and plan their own retirement. Millennials will wait longer, but an even bigger prize awaits them: $46 trillion. This money will arrive just as they reach their peak career years. Imagine your own earnings combined with an inheritance working together to build real wealth. Even General Z will start feeling the effect in the 2030s. But the big secret news ignores is this. This chance isn't just about a check from your grandma. It's about the domino effect. When $124 trillion moves, it never stays still. This money is invested, spent, and put into businesses and real estate. Every dollar that changes hands creates new opportunities for those ready to grab them. The last time this happened was after World War II, forming the middle class we know. History is repeating itself, but the scale is 10 times larger now. For comparison, the total U.S. pandemic relief was about $5 trillion. Now imagine a sum 25 times larger flowing into the economy over the next 2 decades. Just like in 2009, most people don't understand what's happening. The news is full of small distractions, while a real financial revolution stays in the shadows. To win, you don't need to be the smartest. You just need to take your position early. Rule number 1. Don't rely only on inheritance. It sounds strange, but the numbers don't lie. About 62% of all wealth will go to only the top 2% of families. Most people will receive very little or nothing at all. The real opportunity isn't a check in an envelope. It's what this massive movement of capital does to asset prices. When trillions pour into investments, stock prices rise, bringing profits to everyone already in the market. Many think you need a genius idea or a garage startup, but statistics say otherwise. Most new millionaires are people who simply bought assets when they were available. They knew that as money moves, demand for stocks and real estate grows. You might ask, what if everything crashes? The answer lies in those 124 trillions. Such massive capital acts as a giant safety cushion. When people get money from inheritance or dividends, they look for places to invest it, creating constant buyers. But there is one danger: inflation. Keeping money under the mattress during this time is the worst strategy. While assets grow in price, cash loses value. Those who only save cash will buy half as much in 10 years as they can today. So, how can a regular person get a piece of these trillions? Step 1. Stop being just a consumer and become an owner. It doesn't matter if it's stocks or a small property. The key is to own what others will be forced to buy later. Remember Margaret the teacher. Her secret was time. Compound interest works like a rolling snowball. During this wealth transfer, the effect doubles. Your investments grow not just on their own, but from the general rise in prices. Where are the opportunities? Look at sectors serving wealthy boomers and their heirs. Healthcare, wealth management, and digital tech. Money will flow there. If you invest in these now, you are literally following the big money. Your biggest obstacle is your own fear. When the news talks about a crisis, your brain screams, "Hide the money." But remember 2009. That's exactly when the biggest fortunes were born. Those who beat fear are free today. You don't need to be rich tomorrow. Make a 10-year plan. The great wealth transfer will last until 2045. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If you start saving even a small amount today, you will be in a different world by the end of this wave. Many will get an inheritance and lose it in 2 years. Why? Because they lack financial knowledge. Understanding how money works is the only way to keep your piece of the 124 trillion. Those who learn today will lead tomorrow. We are at a unique starting point. The clock is ticking in years, not decades. You know about the 124 trillion. You know where it's going. The only question is, will you be a spectator or a participant? Where are these trillions physically? They aren't in vaults. They are in the stocks of companies we use daily, the real estate in your cities, and shares in businesses. When owners change, these assets go on sale at great prices. The biggest tax you can pay is the cost of a missed opportunity. Every year you wait for a better moment takes you further from freedom. While you wait, compound interest works for someone else. In a world of 124 trillion, waiting is too expensive. You don't need $1 million to start. The secret is consistency. If you set up an automatic transfer of even a small amount every month, you become part of the global flow. It's like raising sails just as a strong wind starts blowing. Real estate has always been the foundation of wealth. With this transfer, millions of homes will change owners. This will create new booming neighborhoods. Understanding where the capital is moving lets you buy tomorrow's luxury at today's price. Today's wealth transfer is happening in the age of AI and digital tech. This means capital moves faster than ever. What used to take decades now takes years. Technology is your lever to make small amounts work with great speed. Be careful. Big money movements always attract scammers. They will promise 1,000% in a week. Remember that real wealth is built on real assets, not empty promises. Stay away from the hype and focus on real value. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. During this time, stay with those looking for opportunities, not those complaining. Find investor communities, read the right books, and change your mindset. Look at what the giants like BlackRock or Vanguard are doing. They are already preparing by buying assets and creating new funds. You might not have their billions, but you can copy their strategy, buy quality and hold long. These 124 trillion won't just make people richer. They will change how we live. Money will flow into green energy, new medicine, and future tech. By investing there, you aren't just earning, you are part of a better world. The first step is the hardest, taking your first $100 to invest. But once you do, you move from viewer to player. You become part of a system that works for you even while you are asleep. Many fall into a trap. The more they earn, the more they spend. This is lifestyle inflation. To benefit from the 124 trillion, learn to buy assets before you buy new shoes or a phone. Your future self will thank you. Wealthy people don't just earn more. They know how taxes work. Using retirement accounts or tax-free plans lets you keep 20–30% more of your money. Over trillions, that's the difference between a simple retirement and real wealth. The biggest enemy of your capital is your own discipline. The best way to win is automation. Set the system so money goes to investments before you even see it. When the process is invisible, wealth becomes inevitable. People say, "I'll wait for the market to bottom out." But history shows the best market days often follow the worst ones. Missing just a few of these days can cut your profit in half. Time in the market is better than timing the market. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The wealth transfer affects everything from tech to farming. By spreading your investments, you protect yourself from local crises and ensure at least part of your money is always growing. Many think, "What can my $50 a month change?" But in an era of big growth, small amounts matter. Thanks to compound interest, in 20 years, this small money turns into a capital that allows you to stop working. We fear losing money on investments, but we rarely fear having nothing at age 60. In a world where 124 trillion is moving, the biggest risk is standing still and watching others become independent. The wealth transfer will cause a boom in real estate. Heirs will buy new homes or invest in commercial property. This raises demand even in average neighborhoods. It's important to see potential where others see old houses. If you want your family to win, start teaching your children financial literacy now. Money without knowledge is a temporary resource. Money with knowledge is a legacy that will feed your family for generations. Remember, your best asset is your ability to learn. The world of finance moves fast, but basic rules stay the same. Invest in yourself, your knowledge, and your skills. This is the only investment that can't be taken away. We crossed 7,000 points on the S&P 500 in January 2026. Many think this is the peak, but it's just the foundation for the next jump. The wealth transfer is just gaining speed. There are 2 decades of growth ahead of us. Wealth doesn't disappear. It just moves. If you don't have a system to catch this money, it will pass you by and go to someone who prepared better. Joining this flow isn't luck. It's a choice you make every morning. Tomorrow, you will see scary headlines again. They will distract you. But now you know about the 124 trillion. Whenever you feel afraid, remember Margaret. She won because she didn't let the noise stop her. Imagine yourself in 10 years. The world has changed. Tech moved forward, and wealth changed hands. Who will you be? Someone who caught the train, or someone who watched it leave? Your answer depends on what you do tonight. Financial freedom is about the freedom of time. The money you earn from this transfer will let you spend more time with family or travel. 124 trillion represents billions of hours of free time soon to be distributed. Every great success story started with one small decision. Margaret risked 50,000. You can start with much less. The important thing is to start writing your story today. The world is giving you a chance. Take it. In the past, you needed brokers and connections. Today, this 124 trillion market is in your smartphone. You have more tools than millionaires had in the 90s. Access is no longer an excuse. It's all about your desire. We are the generation that will rewrite the rules. We aren't just getting an inheritance. We decide where the world goes next. This is a responsibility and a privilege. Don't miss the moment to be the creator of your own fate. The numbers are out, and the strategies are revealed. The great wealth transfer has begun. Now the ball is in your court. You can close this video and forget it, or you can take the first step to your first million. Thank you for watching. If this helped, like the video and share it with someone you want to see succeed. Comment Capital if you are ready to start. Subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. See you in the future we build together.